It's not that quiet luxury is over, it's that the lifeless, copy-paste version of it is. And the truth is, that version was never really luxury to begin with. What we're seeing now isn't the death of quiet luxury, it's a rebirth. For the last few seasons, quiet luxury became synonymous with beige on beige outfits, long wool coats, the row dupes, and head-to-toe anonymity. It was the kind of dressing that looked expensive but said absolutely nothing about you. No story, no mystery, no depth. It was like a personality cleanse, and the fashion world overdosed on it. But fall 2025 is shifting, and what's coming next is deeper, smarter, more personal. You'll still see elegance, but now with layers of meaning, storytelling, and individuality. Think of it as quiet luxury 2.0, still refined, but not sterile. Still polished, but with subtle rebellion. Still put together, but never predictable. Just look at the Celine Spring Summer 2026 collection. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it also isn't dead beige and forgettable. There's power in how the coats are cut, the way the sunglasses fall over the face, how the silhouettes reveal almost nothing yet command attention. You don't need to show your body to show your power. And that's the new truth in 2025. Fall is about mystery again. People are dressing less to show skin and more to show sense. Women are realizing that constantly putting your body on display doesn't equal confidence. In fact, it often becomes a shortcut, an easy way to get attention, but a hard way to keep it. Because when your whole outfit is about your body, where's the style? Where's the imagination? This fall, we're moving back toward that timeless form of power, the kind that doesn't scream, but whispers so sharply it cuts through the noise. We're seeing longer hems, sharper shoulders, sculpted tailoring, closed collars, rich fabrics, and intentional restraint. Less is truly more, not as a cliche, but as a strategy. Let's be honest, dressing half naked isn't shocking anymore. It's been overdone, overexposed, and now it's boring. The real risk? Not showing everything. The real power? Making people wonder. And with that comes a return to elegance. Not old school elegance, but modern elegance, where confidence isn't in the body reveal, but in your presence, your energy, your decisions. We're seeing women turn toward clothing that demands to be respected. Because let's face it, nobody wants to look cheap anymore. Everyone wants to look collected, sharp, unfazed. But here's the harsh truth. A lot of what was sold as quiet luxury over the past 2 years wasn't personal style. It was just herd behavior. People were shopping straight from the mannequin, copying Pinterest boards, posting the same TikTok hauls, wearing the same COS coat and calling it a look. And that's not style, that's uniform. That's what's dying. What's replacing it is taste, discretion, a little edge, a little flair. Still quiet, still refined, but with soul. A clash of textures, a hidden detail, a twist in proportion, something that feels expensive because it feels like you. You'll still see Loro Piana, but now it's paired with vintage Levi's and a weathered book tote. You'll still see Toteem, but styled with mismatched earrings and an heirloom brooch. There's movement, there's tension, there's character. Because true luxury doesn't scream, but it also doesn't whisper the same sentence as everyone else. This fall, style becomes a private language again, not just a status symbol, not just a body display, but a quiet code that says, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it. Follow us on Instagram at GTWJMag for more deep dives, luxury analysis, and fashion psychology that goes beyond the surface. GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper. And here's where we need to get brutally honest. If your entire outfit is about being sexy, you're not stylish, you're obvious. That's one of the harshest truths the fashion world is starting to reckon with. We went through years of hypervisibility, skin everywhere, microskirts, exposed thongs, cutouts in places that barely made sense. And at first it felt powerful, reclaiming the gaze, owning the body. But when everyone is doing it, what's left to say? When you dress exactly like everyone else trying to be hot, you lose the very power you think you're channeling. It's not rebellion anymore. It's not shocking. And it's definitely not luxurious. It's just predictable. And in 2025, predictable is the least fashionable thing you can be. Here's another harsh truth. If your style needs to scream to get attention, it probably doesn't have anything interesting to say. Quiet luxury wasn't supposed to be about buying beige. It was about stepping out of the noise, dressing in a way that didn't beg for validation. wearing things that felt like wealth, not because of logos, but because of restraint. But then it got watered down, overconsumed, fast fashion copies. Everyone calling themselves old money because they wore a button-up and loafers. The aesthetic was cheapened, literally and metaphorically. Now we're correcting. True elegance is back. And this time, it's not for show. It's not about flaunting a label. It's about depth, thought, style that doesn't need explaining, outfits that make you pause, not because they're loud, but because they're composed. They tell you the wearer understands their body, their presence, their value, without needing to overcompensate. This fall, it's not about being seen, it's about being remembered. And that's a very different thing. People are done dressing for the algorithm. They're dressing for the feeling, for the intimacy of real-life impact, not just a viral photo. Because no one wants to be the girl who looked good on Instagram but forgettable in person, and no one wants to look expensive and irrelevant. So what's next? Layered tailoring, structured silhouettes, covered arms, cashmere, good shoes, interesting jewelry, darker tones, coats that feel like power moves, style that holds mystery instead of giving it all away. You'll see some romance return, but grounded in intelligence. It's giving I read hardcovers, drink black coffee, and have nothing to prove. This isn't a rejection of femininity. It's a return to feminine power that isn't filtered through the male gaze. It's about commanding the room without screaming. That's what real style is made of, and that's what real luxury is. Taste, not trends. So yes, quiet luxury is still here, but she's been reborn. She's more stylish, more intentional, a little colder, a little wiser. And no, she doesn't need to show skin to remind you who's in charge. Follow at GTWJMag on Instagram for more sharp style shifts, luxury commentary, and weekly fashion truth bombs you didn't know you needed. GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper. Elegance is, and always will be, the most powerful thing a woman can wear. But let's be very clear. Real elegance is not wearing a blazer with a bra underneath and calling it empowerment. That's not power. That's a performance. And quite frankly, it's tired. This idea that women only look strong when they're half naked, when their outfits are hypersexualized, when their bodies are the centerpiece of the look, it's not just unoriginal, it's a trap. Because who is that really empowering? You? Or the gays watching you? We've been sold this fantasy that female power, sexual visibility, that the less you wear, the more liberated you are. But here's the truth, no one wants to say. If your value relies on showing your body, your style has nothing to say. Real power is not being looked at, it's being respected. And here's what we're seeing in fashion right now. The tide is turning. Women are starting to understand that the most intimidating, captivating, undeniably powerful woman in the room is the one who doesn't need to show anything. She's dressed in a way that says, I know who I am. You don't get access to all of me. I choose what you see. Mystery is power, elegance is protection, style is strategy. Let's stop pretending that wearing a micro skirt and a see-through top is rebellious. That's not rebellion. That's marketing. That's the same tired image of femininity recycled to make you feel like you're taking up space when in reality you're being consumed. Fashion is catching up to this realization. We're seeing less skin, not because women are regressing, but because they're evolving. They're done dressing for attention. Now they're dressing for identity. And here's what elegance looks like in 2025. An ankle-length coat that sways like a whisper. A high-neck knit that frames the jawline, not the cleavage. A long skirt that follows the body's movement without clinging to it. Trousers tailored so perfectly you forget tight ever existed. Covered arms. Layered textures. Thoughtful accessories. Every look saying, I have nothing to prove. That's power. Not a loud outfit, not a body on display, but an energy that speaks before you even say a word. So no, elegance isn't boring, it's not conservative, it's not outdated, it's the highest form of fashion intelligence. And in a world obsessed with exposure, choosing to conceal is the real rebellion. Quiet luxury didn't die, she just matured. And this fall, she's dressing for herself. Follow at GTWJMag on Instagram for more unfiltered truths, elegant fashion breakdowns, and real conversations about where style is going next. GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper.